This is part 2. It's going to overlap a little bit because this only has a 10-minute, like, let you do only 10 minutes, so, yeah. Okay. I wish I could have met him, I said with a sigh. He'll always be with both of you. Remember that, Gianna, Carlisle said. Yeah, I guess you're right. I followed. I looked up and smiled and added, let's shop. Alice chuckled. She walked over and put her arm around my shoulder. This is going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Did I say shop? I mean ship. Alice giggled. We walked outside to Bella's car. A sexy black Lexus. Meet Lexi. Bella chuckled as she pet the car. Ha, Lexi, I get it, I joked. Oh, Bella, Nessie, and I got into Bella's Lexi, and Esme and Alice ducked into a slick yellow Porsche. The ride to the mall was filled with talk. Bella and Nessie acted as my personal tour guides and told me everything about everything we passed on the way. Jacob stayed quiet. He was the only man in the car, after all. The mall was pretty quiet. I guess all malls are on Tuesday mornings. Alice led us over to an intimate store with a French name I couldn't pronounce. How do you say that? I said while I gawked at the name. Au douce de beauté. Don't worry about it, Alice giggled. It means above beauty. I sighed with my inability to read the sign. I had taken French in 9th and 10th grade. I laughed at myself and followed Alice into the store that defeated me. Alice ran to a rack with silk shorts on it. She picked out a pair of green shorts and a cute blue polka dots on them. She ran to another rack with silk camis and picked up a blue one that matched the dots on the shorts. I was so busy paying attention to Nessie that I'd lost Alice. Bella just seemed lost herself. She clearly wasn't into this stuff. Jacob looked so uncomfortable. A woman passed him and stared at him in awe. She didn't stop looking at Jacob until he yipped at her. Take a picture, it might last longer, he growled in frustration. I giggled, throwing my mouth in fear. Jacob was quite intimidating. Should have eaten her, he added. I burst into compulsive laughter. Jacob looked my way. I imagined him going all big bad wolf on the poor old granny and eating her. Jacob could play a big bad wolf quite well. He just needed a fur coat. He grinned. You must really be hungry, preying on little old ladies? I giggled. You've no idea, he laughed. I returned what I was looking at. I picked out a silk nightdress with lace in the neckline and hemline. The baby blue silk turned platinum when it was moved around in the light. I picked up the price tag. $365? I said to myself in shock. It's blasted French, I said quietly, yet out loud. Bella walked out of her dressing room in a pair of blue satin pants and a tank top duo she'd picked. She walked towards me. Picked anything? She asked. No, I don't have the kind of funds to pick anything. You know, maybe I'll just get some nice undies and wear a pair of, wear one of Dylan's old t-shirts. Call it a night. I laughed in defeat. You know what? The panties are probably $50. Billy picked up the price tag of the dress I was looking at. Let me get it for you. She asked kindly. No, I won't let you. I said, well, come on, don't be like me. I don't let anybody get me anything. Think of it as 17 years of belated birthday presents on top of 6 years worth of anniversary presents, on top of 17 Christmases, on top of 17 more holidays where a tradition to a dad once families to put gifts. Please, Bella begged. No, you're not getting it for me. I laughed. I'm getting it for you. Go try it on, she commanded. She pushed the dress in my direction and pushed me into the dressing room. Bella, I tried to debate. Go. She swayed. I gave in. I should have eaten her too. Jacob growled at a woman that had stared at him too long. I laughed again. Bella shoved me into a dressing room and closed the door. Just because I'm in here doesn't mean I'm going to try it on, I called to her. I'll come in and dress you, she warned with a giggle. What's up? I heard Alice ask. She won't let me buy her a dress, Bella explained. Yeah, you two are definitely related. I'll go half if it makes you feel better, Alice called to me. No, I laughed while I reluctantly slipped the dress over my head. It fit perfectly. Yes, Alice laughed. Bella and she knew they would win. I did too. See, I said while walking out of the dressing room. Very nice. Size 4, I'm guessing? Alice asked. She elbowed Bella. She grinned and ran at the rack where I found the dress. She pulled an identical dress and ran to the register with it. I hadn't realized she'd changed. She threw the dress, her pajamas, and Nessie's onto the counter. I sighed. Jacob appeared next to Alice. He gasped. Very nice. I have to go, he said while practically running away. Jacob! Nessie screamed in a laugh. She was mad and found it funny all at the same time. Can we eat now? I'm kind of starving, Jacob complained. I laughed and went back to my dressing room and changed back into my clothes. When I walked out, Bella greeted me with a gift bag. She pushed it at me. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Anniversary, Happy Easter, etc., etc., etc. Just be happy and take it. I already know you love it, Bella cooed. I sighed with a laugh. Thank you. I'm getting lunch, though, I protested. Fine, you can pay for Nessie, Jacob, and Esme and Alice. You can pay for Nessie and Jacob. Esme, Alice, and I already ate, Bella said in compliance. I laughed. Fine, I'm sure Jacob will eat enough for the three of you anyway. I laughed. Jacob nodded in agreement. Bella's phone started going off. Rosalie, she explained. Hi. No, we're in the mall. Getting pajamas for Nessie's party. No, her birthday. Esme, Alice, Nessie, Jacob, and my sister Gianna. We got you something too. No, I haven't said anything yet. Rose, we're going out to tell her. Whatever. I'll have to say hi and tell him Alice loves him, okay? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Goodbye. Alice conversed. He'll be fine, Bella. Don't worry. Rosalie's just being Rosalie. She was like that with you too, remember? And look where you are now, huh? It'll be okay. Trust me, Alice said. I always trust you, Alice. You know that. Bella laughed. Lunch. Before I eat somebody. Jacob begged. I laughed. What? Nessie asked. Keep all the little girls in red-hooded capes and poor suspecting grannies away from him, I teased. Ha ha! Jake, big bad wolf, Alice laughed. It really suits you. Lunch, now, Jakey Wolfman, Nessie teased. He smiled at her and nearly ran to the entrance of the shop. We giggled a bit and ran after him. By the time we caught up with Jacob, he was already in line at Burger King. Nessie and I walked towards him. There's my wallet now, Jacob joked as he motioned towards me. Nessie giggled a little and touched Jacob's arm. He jumped slightly. Oh, and a number 3. Add a number 3 to that. And whatever she wants, Jacob said. Yeah, I'll have chicken fries, small with a Coke, I said. The cashier put mine and Nessie's ordered in. A girl from the back brought 5 wrap burgers, 2 boxes of chicken nuggets, 7 fries, 1 package of chicken fries, and I went wide-eyed. Nessie burst into laughter. I stared at Jacob. I didn't eat breakfast, and besides, it's free. Jacob said with a grin. Ma'am, that'll be $57.38, the cashier said. My jaw dropped. Jacob grabbed a tray of food and ran to a lot of tables. I handed the cashier 3 $20 bills. Keep the change, I said. I tried to pull myself together as I searched for my family. I spotted them and walked towards them. I sat down next to Alice and my jaw dropped. Belle laughed. She didn't know it was I still didn't know how it was humanly possible to have eaten that much. I picked up my lunch and Jacob inhaled his. I don't think he stopped breathing. Nessie ate slowly. I guess we're even, Bella said with a giggle. 3 more lunches and we just might be. Oh my God, Jacob, no comment. I laughed. Jacob looked up briefly and smiled. Nessie shook her head as she laughed. She pushed her food to Jacob and he inhaled it. Not hungry, Ness? I asked. No, I'll eat later, she stared at Alice. Okay, I'll take you later, Ness, Alice said. Take her where? I asked while I offered Jacob the rest of my french fries. He gladly accepted. Our secret pizza place, Alice explained. I laughed slightly. My phone started going off and I dug in for it in my bag. I touched the screen gently to answer it. Hello, I answered. Hey, baby, where are you? A familiar voice said. It was Dylan. Hi, the mall. Why? I asked. He was hard to understand. There was a lot of noise in the background. I'm sorry my dogs are barking right now. He chuckled. Turn around, G, he said. Bella laughed. I flung my chair around. Dylan was standing across the food court with a tall black man and Edward. I guess he was Jasper because Alice giggled. There's my boo, she joked. Jasper. I had to make sure. Yeah, she answered. She motioned for them to come over. They started walking away. I jumped up to meet Dylan and jumped into his arms. I got you something, Dylan said in rhythm. I giggled. Ooh, what? I asked. You can have it later. He chuckled as he put me down. I sighed. I got you something too, but I guess you'll have to wait, he laughed. That's not fair, Dylan says. Where's Emmett? I asked Edward. We dropped him home to Rosalie, he explained. Yeah, we switched for Jasper. Baby, wait till you meet Rita. Black Mercedes, almost as hot as you.